What's going on, Washington Commander fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. Dan Quinn is the next head football coach for the Washington Commanders, and I had to sit back and just soak all of it in before I put anything out on it. And now that I've soaked it in, I thought about it. I've listened to this person, and that person. And then I deep dived into other things. I'm like, this isn't a bad hire. Is it the hire that I wanted? Nah, I'll be lying to you if I say this is the guy that I wanted. As a matter of fact, I think I did a video and I said this is the guy that I don't want. But I just got to trust the ownership group. I mean, one thing you got to say, man, with this ownership group, we're building a house from scratch. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear about that. We're building from scratch. We had to get the old contractor out of here, Daniel Snyder. That's the first thing we did. We got rid of Dan. We got a new contractor to help build this house. And then the next thing you do, you get your architect. And we got the best one available in Adam Peters. And now you get your foreman. And we got our foreman. Now we're going to put a staff together. I'm confident in this staff as a whole. I don't know where we're going, but I think we finally, it's like the whole time we was going through this Dan Snyder thing, we had one thing right, something else wasn't right. No matter who, even when Joe Gibbs came back. Joe was here, but Vinny was still here. You know? With Shanahan, you had Bruce still meddling and doing little snakish things. See, all of that's dead now. You got an owner that's fondling and doing all kind of things. The Beth Wickerson report, all kind of things. All of that's done now. So we got a clean slate, and we need to be patient. Because one thing I know for sure, I can't tell you we're going to be a Super Bowl contender right away, but I can tell you this. The defense won't be the worst in the National Football League next year. That I can say. Now we got to get the offensive coordinator in the room. That's major. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that it's Clint Kubiak. Would I be opposed to that? No. I'm hearing other people saying Eric Bieniemy might still be in the room. Would I be opposed to that? I'll say I'll hold my nose up. I'm not going to say I'm opposed to it because I seen what Eric Bieniemy did with us last year, and I really didn't like it at all. I'm going to be straight up honest. But has he learned from that? Has Dan Quinn learned from that? So we're going to see what direction we go in as far as that. The defense, I'm not worried about it because I know that Dan Quinn's going to build a heck of a staff. I got full confidence in him, and I got full confidence in Adam Peters going forward. And Josh Harris. We got an owner that's not going to embarrass us. We got a general manager who's known as an excellent talent evaluator. The players are going to get better. That's the main thing. The players are going to get better. The biggest thing we did was bought a great talent evaluator in. And then we also bought a coach in that he has Super Bowl experience. You can say what you want, that he blew the lead, whatever, but he got the team to the Super Bowl. We haven't even done that in Washington. He's led a team to an NFC championship game. When's the last time we did that? You remember 3 years ago when Dallas had Mike Nolan and it was historically the worst defense in the history of the National Football League? Dan Quinn gets there. Dan Quinn gets there. And in a matter of a second, the defense is playing football again. Playing quality football. Went from one of the worst Ds to one of the best Ds in a matter of 365 days. We're not going to have to worry about a coach standing in the sideline with his arms crossed showing no emotion. No, we ain't got to worry about that. Plus, Dan has a swag. He can relate to these players. Not saying that Ron Rivera couldn't, because Ron Rivera is a good coach, a stand-up guy and all that. But this guy's more relatable to the new age player because everybody in Dallas loves this guy. You already heard Michael Parsons say, yo, I'll go wherever Dan goes. You already heard the defensive back coach saying, I'll go wherever Dan goes, Al Harris. And Kyle Shanahan doesn't have nothing but great things to say. He actually gave Kyle Shanahan an opportunity. Don't forget that. He gave Kyle Shanahan the opportunity. Everybody's saying, oh, he got to the Super Bowl because of Kyle Shanahan. He gave Kyle the opportunity. That's where Kyle became a household name in Atlanta, for better or for worse. So I'm just going to sit back, man, and let this thing play itself out. And I think we should do the same thing as a fan base. Is this the first choice we wanted? Nope. We wanted Ben Johnson. But what did they tell us? We always blindly take what we want and we make that the narrative. And then it's caused a snowball effect, then an avalanche effect. Then everybody was saying it. They even said it in the NFC Championship game. Ben Johnson's coming to Washington. Did Ben say that? I never heard Ben say that. And I never heard Josh Harris group say that. And another thing you'll hear, this guy, Ben Johnson, was the number one guy. We don't know who said that. Some people saying it's obvious. How is it obvious? They didn't say that. This guy had his second interview before Ben Johnson had his first. So they was already blown away by Dan Quinn. Even if Ben Johnson was the guy that they wanted. They told us that they wanted a leader of men, an experienced guy. They said that. And that's what we got. So let's hope this thing takes form. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content's definitely on the way. And let's take command.